Hey folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Gold Rush. We're back in Brooklyn for the third and final time. This time we'll be taking the last route, the Panama route. It's the most difficult of the routes I find, but also kind of the shortest. I'm not sure if we'll be able to actually finish it in this episode, but we should get close to it. It's the most involved route. We have to go to 12 Front Street again to purchase our tickets to Panama. And it says, I've been getting some business from my post in the West, Jerrod. What can I help you with today? Well, we'd like to buy one of those tickets. Oops, not tickets, ticket. We have found cheaper time to travel, Jerrod, and there's room on my ship. The routes to California, to California or around Cape Horn or by way of Panama. Price of the Panama route, $900. Cape route, $650. Well, we're interested, and we want to go Panama. And we'll buy the ticket, $900. It's the most expensive of the routes, but like I said, it's the shortest route, and it's the most involved route. I don't think we've been here before. I'll talk to this man, talk to a man. He says to the man working his yard, have you heard about the rumors of gold in California? Herman says, I've heard talk about the gold, but so far it's all talk. But anyway, I don't think I could leave my house and friends. Well, I don't know. We decided we could. Anyway, there's something we have to buy before we leave, much like the Cape route. There's one item that you need before you leave town, and we'll go pick that up now. I mean, there's not much more we can really do in town. I could show the sights and sounds, and maybe I'll do another video, but we do want to get out of town before the gold rush hits, even though we're on fast mode and it means time doesn't tick. You know, we just want to play like there's some sense of urgency. Because there should be. And what we need is Rand's hardware. And what we need is okay, we have to tell the man if we want to buy something. Okay, we'll do that. Hello? Service? There's something I can do for you. Well, there is. You want to buy a mosquito net. If account balance is adequate, I'll charge it to your account. So we got the mosquito net. That's the one item we need. And I'll just have to disappear for a sec. 1 sec, sorry. As per usual for my videos, ooh. The cat demanded attention. Sorry about that. We're back. Whoa, that was close. You can't get run over by those stagecoaches. But we survived. We managed to break on through to the other side. So we've done everything we need to do. And much like the Cape route, and as you probably gathered, we're taking the boat initially. We're not going all the way around the Cape, but we're getting off at the first stop. And we'll show our ticket to no one there. The crewman says the ship is ready to go. We've been waiting for you. Let's get going. All aboard. Yeah, 60 out of 60. Congratulations. And that's it. That's the last time we'll see Brooklyn, unless I do, of course, a special video just looking around Brooklyn. I mean, we didn't miss anything point-wise, but there's people we can talk to. We didn't talk to everyone. And there's things we can look at, things to do that aren't vital to the game, but they're there nonetheless. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments, and I can do another video. And we've got the lovely Anchors Away music playing. Sing along if you know the words. And we're sailing off into the sunset. Well, whoop, next scene already. There's nothing you can do on the boat anyway. I mean, it's just there to show that you're on the boat. The Panama route, since it is in most cases the most expensive route, generally attracts a slightly more sophisticated passenger. But the jungle has no respect for sophistication, only surprises. Some of these people haven't had a hard day's work in their entire lives, save for chopping that firewood for mother. But nonetheless, it's become a route taken by New York brokers, Philadelphia lawyers, Boston bankers, and big city doctors. The captain advises passengers that it will take approximately 2 to 3 weeks to get to Rio Chagres. This is one of the main advantages of the route over the Cape Horn route. It normally takes less time than the Cape Horn route, getting you to the California gold as soon as possible. That is, if everything goes right. You are taking a big chance on catching a ride in the Pacific side of the Isthmus. I guess that's how you pronounce it. You must also contend with the Panamanian jungle. You travel further south and the humidity continues to rise. At the distance you get first glimpse of the Panamanian coastline. There's a wall of green rising abruptly from the beautiful blue sea. There are a few coral islands and reefs that your captain meticulously maneuvers around. The scene as you see it is always Seeing as you see it as it always has been. It will be just as difficult to walk across the isthmus today as it was for the Balboa centuries ago. Near the mouth of the Rio Chagres are ancient Spanish, Scottish, and English forts now in ruins. The most famous of this is Fort Lorenzo, hidden by the dense jungle. Many more that are now invisible. Other cities and fortresses which once flourished are now overgrown and hidden, and no one knows where they are. Ships arriving from all over the world are not allowed to dock on the Caribbean side of the isthmus. Ships must anchor offshore, which results in passengers having to pay exorbitant prices to native business people for a ride to shore. You'll ride to shore and 400 miles up the Chagres. You'll ride to shore and 40 miles up the Rio Chagres in small wooden boats. Offshore is beautifully silent. So here we are, in the lovely mouth of the Chagres River. Very scenic, Isthmus of Panama. And as the game hinted, this is really the most difficult route. It's the one that you have to do the most in, and you spend most of the time walking through the jungle. It does the biggest jungle you've ever seen. It does have the benefit of the least amount of random deaths, which really occurs more in the land route or by stagecoach, if you want to put it that way. And here we are. Beautiful, isn't it? Panamanian jungles all around you. People riding have little to say. They're worried about capsizing and about what may be in the water. Look in the water. Notice nothing unusual. Look, jungle. Panamanian jungles all around you. Okay. And there we go, down the mighty river. The crooked river winds its way through the deep canyon, with steep walls covered with thick vegetation. In the jungle it is never silent. There's an underlying hum and rustle, and the sound of water dripping. Birds are squawking, and monkeys are chattering. Things you can't see are crashing and crumbling. The wildlife is breathtaking. Monkeys are seen swinging in the trees, alligators are sunning on logs, jaguars stalk the shore, flamingos, pelicans, eagles, blue and white herons, and vultures dot the sky, not to mention all the creatures that you can't see that are watching you. Insects are unbearable. They are not just annoyance, they carry dreaded, deadly diseases. So thank God we got that mosquito net, in other words. At times it's necessary to get out of the boat and drag it through shallow portions of the river. You don't want to touch the jungle plants. Some of them have poisonous juice. Some have 4-inch spikes. Some of them have blades as long and sharp as swords. Again, a kind of hint to what awaits us later on. You sweat continuously. The temperature may be only 85 degrees Fahrenheit, but the air is saturated and perfectly still. All around you is a smell of hot, wet, and rotten vegetation. You're beginning to wonder why you ever left the comforts of Brooklyn. And here we reach what's going to be our first. Well, you'll see. And look, yeah. The lead native of the shore yells, Hunga bunga, krama zumba, humba wa ratsa snuffa gunga. I'm not sure how accurate that is. The guide interprets. The leader of the natives says, give us all your valuable possessions. If you do, we will let you live. The leader of the natives continues, Hafa dunga, lo bubu, yo yo gambi kramba sumakru. The guide interprets, if we don't, they will kill us as dead as mackerel. The guide continues, I don't think they're bluffing. Do you think we should hand to give them our valuables? Well, here's our choice for the game, and this is kind of the only influence we have over the rest of the group. And of course we have to give them our stuff. You tell the guide to the natives we will cooperate. The guide says to the natives, Rango gozonga, you no maida yosova on bazunga. Your gold coin is deep in your pocket. As you empty your pocket, you daringly leave it there. The letter from your brother Jake is in your hip pocket, along with the gold flake and the stamp. You leave that there. The family photo is in your pocket, so you keep that. Everything else you have with you is now thrown onto the shore. So that's really just the money and the mosquito net. Leader of the natives runs over to the loot lying on the shore. The leader of the natives says, Mombo ala jumbo, ya suna gumbo, bramango soruba. God interprets, they're happy with the items we've given them. We are free to go. I almost always interpret that as a complete setup, as in the tour guide is just knows. He knows that people are there, and knows that there's money to be made out of it. However, if you do say no, he does actually get killed as well. It's difficult to see snakes in the jungle. You could be looking right at one and not see it. And that's also another slight hint to what we'll be encountering later on again. So now we've got control, well, on the next screen, should I say. For a portion of the 20-mile walk into Panama City, you're traveling on a road built centuries ago by Spaniards. In the early days of the conquest, this road was used to transport treasures across the isthmus. It was called the Caminito Real, meaning Royal Road. Traveling in the jungle is hardly any view at all. You rarely see the sky and can only see a few feet in any direction. Persons unaccustomed with the ways of the jungle could find themselves lost only a few feet from the road. When not on the primitive Spanish road, you're walking untouched jungle, treading on mud of wet, squishy leaf mold, crawling over fallen trees, cutting your way through thick vegetation. It is difficult to get off the road, even using the most common and effective tool in the jungle, a machete. There's nothing in the jungle but snakes, alligators, tigers, pumas, jaguars, vampires, bats, tarantulas, scorpions, and stinging centipedes. Sounds pleasant. So now this is where we have control, and as we see, there's a guy just sitting there and soaking up the sun, and there we are. And again, this is one of the Bible bearers in the game. What's the best way to get to him? Can we get to him here? Talk to the man. Pardon me, sorry. The resting man says, I've been traveling long and hard. It's time to rest and relax for a while. The man continues. In fact, stranger, you look tired. I wish there's something I could do for you. Or maybe there is something I can do for you. Here, take this book. It'll be helpful to you. Go ahead, take it, says the man. Gratefully receive it and say, thank you. And again, that's the Bible, as I said. And we will be using it later on, but that won't be until the future. And we'll talk to the man again. The entire man is taking a nap. Don't disturb him. I will wrap up soon because this did actually take a bit longer than I thought. But we'll just get to the next screen, and then we'll carry on. Actually, we'll save the game first. Panama. Pretty much for a while we'll be controlling Jerrod as he walks through the jungle. Well, for the next couple of screens at least, but there's a lot to do. Oh, yeah. Oh no, it can't be. Not dreaded jungle ants. Takes only one of these tiny vicious creatures to get up your pant legs and you'll be hopping like a Panamanian jumping bean. It's a great idea. Sorry, just jump. So that's what you do. You hang from a vine and wait till they go away. Not that I'm sure that ants would really get tired before you would. I'm not sure that necessarily that they'll just leave because the road looks clear, so you get down from here. I'm not sure that they'll just disappear now. I mean, they came out to greet us, so why aren't they coming back? But that's just a fickle complaint. Anyway, you see them walking off. And this part is a bit more difficult. We've got several routes we can take, and they're not all too clear, and two of which kill you instantly, and the other ones, well, they're just a bit difficult to get around. Anyway, we'll save here, again, Panama, and tune in next week for the next episode of Let's Play Gold Rush. We'll be able to finish the Panamanian route, and then we can finally get on to finding that gold, and maybe find our brother Jack. Till then, see you later, and keep chasing that gold. I don't know, bye.